without any doubt, I can say that this session was the most beneficial and the most intense in my life so far. I've never been taking that many good, important tips from a coach, and this is a big privilege to practice with the person who was playing with Novak Djokovic. So I hope that you will take also many notes to your game from this practice as I did, and hope you will enjoy it. Coach is first. Yeah.
Okay. I like that Wilson racket because it reminds me of the old school Roger, you know?
Yeah, this is like the limited edition.
Yeah, like 2005 Roger.
Yeah, exactly. He won US Open, I guess, with this racket against Agassi. I thought it will be fresh in the morning, but it's quite hot already.
Sorry. I've been playing on the tour for around 15 years almost, and it's not an easy career, definitely. It's a very, very difficult job to have, and I faced pretty much all the struggles that a young man can face on the tennis circuit, with a lot of ups and downs and injuries and lack of finance and mentally difficult times. So it's a difficult journey for you, my man. However, you have to be prepared. It's going to be not easy, and through my experience working with, for example, Novak, it was some great times for me working with him, and he shared the thing that we all know. Key to success is consistency. That's what he told me, and the difference between the top players and the very good professionals is, again, consistency. So if you're doing something and it works, you have to continue doing it. You have to make yourself better every day. And going on tour for you at 26, it's difficult. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to be ready for a lot of failures first, a lot. It's going to hurt mentally. It's going to be very devastating. However, in my personal opinion, you have to focus on personal growth, on progress. That's why all my practices, they're based around personal progress, around how do I get better today with 1%. Of course, I might not be up to par with the other guys, with some of the other guys age 26, of course. However, you need to know, did I get better today? What am I working on today? This is called purpose. This is the difference between professionals and good players. Let me know when you're warm.
I am enough, I think.
Okay, let's try some cross courts.
Okay.
Before this racket, what did you use?
I'm playing it like maybe fourth or fifth time.
Okay, so what do you usually hit with? Yonex?
I have head speed MP.
Ah, head speed MP, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
But I feel like this a little bit more weight on the top of the racket. It feels me a little bit more pace, and I can say that with this head racket, I'm hitting most of the shots on the half court or just a little bit farther, but with this racket more to the baseline, even though it's like more often under control, not under control, and the balls go a little bit out, but still I'm like closer to the baseline with this racket.
Right. The reason we start playing cross court because I wanted to see if you can be a little bit more Accelerate a little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
Right now, since you're warm.
Yeah.
Let's continue a little bit more. I'll give you slower balls. You can let it rip. Cross.
Okay. For those of you who didn't see yet, I'm currently playing two completely different rackets. I bought one new Wilson racket, which I'm going to review soon. So subscribe to the channel and you will see how is it going with this racket, what is it made for, and other interesting things about it. And today I was trying to try both of them, both rackets which I have, to see which will work for me better, and to show Vasko, because he's looking from the side and he can give more information. How does it look from his eyes, my game? But I feel that this new racket is better for me. Vasko wants a little bit more acceleration from me, so I'm thinking of the hoodie and start to play real game. Sorry.
Here we go. Don't be nice to me. Don't be nice to me.
Sorry?
Don't be nice to me.
Okay.
It's your practice. Good ball. All right, Gleb.
No chance for you, yeah?
Yeah, I'm too fast for me.
Yeah.
Let's take a second, take a breather.
Yeah.
I want to speak to you for a little bit and ask you some questions.
Okay.
So basically, what I always start asking people that want to start working with me is, who do you see yourself as? What kind of player do you think you want to be? Who do you associate yourself with? Maybe from the top players.
I really like, and I saw in comments, guys, sometimes they text that I look like Shapovalov a little bit.
Great.
And we have both left hand, and I also like his motion on the serve, especially on the advantage side with the slice, and overall his technique, also one-handed backhand. Okay. I also like Grigor, of course, okay. Dimitrov, because of the powerful serve, let's say, and overall his motion, it looks like Federer, because back when I was a kid I was rooting for Federer for sure, like most of the people. And maybe one of the reasons why I switched to the platform serving, that's because I have this vibe of Federer now, because it's like, it's F here, you should be like him. That's not exactly the reason, but just I tried and
so
it felt
I see. So
naturally.
Look, so you mentioned these two guys, especially let's say Shapovalov, who you have a resemblance with. What do you think is one of his best traits if we exclude the serve? If we go just in general from baseline shots, what is he really good at?
I can say that yeah, like backhand is his advantage. I think in most cases he can go with this cross courts with the really nice angle, or very smashing shot, like down the line, and this is what I'm trying to achieve. But since I switched to one-handed now, because back when I was a kid I was playing with two-handed, now I don't understand the technique on it at all.
It's okay, I can help you out with the technique. My answer is different.
Okay.
My answer, one of the best things Shapovalov is good at is racket head speed. If you see him how fast his hand is right before contact and after contact. With you right now, maybe it's due to the racket. You have a good technique on the forehand. Yeah. However, your hand is slow. And that was the reason I was giving you slice balls, the so-called dead balls. Yeah. So you can actually accelerate them. And the most important thing is for you to always, the racket head speed has to be faster in the end
Yeah.
than in the beginning. With you, it's kind of like this.
Yeah,
More
this
like,
is what I always see on my videos, and I try to accelerate, but just for some reason I don't.
And a lot of reason, a big reason for this could be the racket, because it's much more difficult to do it with a head heavier racket. What is it, 320 something?
320, yeah.
Ridiculous. If you go with a 300 or 280,
Yeah.
for example, right now your technique resembles me more, or the racket head speed of Manarino, let's say, because he's the kind of guy, but the way he strings the racket is like 13, you know?
Yeah.
And he's a different kind of player. He doesn't like clay court.
Mm-hmm.
He goes and plays hard on the timing. He's a timing guy. You know?
Yeah.
If you want to play on clay, all the clay court guys, what do? They stand back and they it's acceleration. So number one thing on the forehand I would like to kind of work is the acceleration, racket head, so-called racket head speed. I wish we had a basket. It would be much easier.
We can take one actually.
Do you think we could?
Yes, but the balls are not perfect.
I don't care. I really don't.
Then
let me
just take.
try to talk to them. And
that's harsh truth, but I like how Vasko is honest, and I don't know, how do you feel? I feel like when we were hitting now on the cross courts, I was accelerating pretty much. I think I was doing great, but he says I'm slow. We'll see. I couldn't expect that in one session I will make so many small changes and will feel so relaxed, even though in the beginning I was a little bit nervous, but after that with this attitude of Vasko that everything which works for you, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if it works you have to stick to it. It made me so relaxed and feel so good on the court that I just started to hit way better, and I hope that you can see it also. So I want more practices with him, and with this type of training, I think after a couple months I can be levels higher in the game.
all right, we're gonna do some racket head speed. I'm gonna show you first what I want. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss the ball up to you like a drive volley, and you're gonna catch it out of the air. You have to accelerate.
Okay.
And it has to dive. It cannot just go straight.
Yeah, so
and your hand
curve.
cannot go slow. So basically, if you can do the same for me on the other side, just toss some balls from here.
Yeah.
Again. Real fast. Ready?
Yeah.
First of all, I want you to hit the ball thinner, which means basically you're not going through. You're trying to go
up.
Thinner. Yeah. Not go through the ball as much. Just same speed, but barely touching it. You may hit some frames, which is okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want you to focus is the finish, because I want the maximum acceleration to be after the contact, right here.
Yeah.
Instead of being fast and then slow, it should be slow, fast.
Maybe then I should like.
All I care is you being loose and relaxed.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I care about. I don't care about your.
I was thinking maybe I should make my swing a little bit like shorter, not going very much
try
back.
it. Try it. As long as it's loose, what's going to help you is the loose wrist.
Okay.
Ready? Let's go. Fast. 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 See, you're losing it because it's a little bit draggy in the end, a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the move we need. Focus on the finish. Go. Go. Good. Fast. Fast. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Give me 5 more. Try to be as fast as you can without being flat on the ball.
Okay.
Fast. Fast. And exhale. Breathe. Breathe. Loosen wrist. Loosen the wrist. Loosen the wrist. Yeah. Fast. Again. Better. Last 2. The last 2 here. Fast. Much better. Fast. All right. Now I'm gonna give you some balls. Go to the baseline. I'm gonna give you balls that are gonna bounce. You're gonna wait for them to go below your waist, and you're gonna accelerate from here. Again, we focus on being thin and fast with the finish.
Okay.
Ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. And thin, thin, thin. I want to hear the sound of the ball being thin. Again. Wait for the ball a little bit. Wait for it to drop. Wait for it to drop. Okay, I like this one. Wait. Accelerate. Okay, this is the feeling.
Yeah, I felt that a little bit more.
Good. Wait for the ball. It's a dead ball. We wait for it, and you accelerate. Thin, thin sound. Thin. Even more, even more. You can be faster with the finish. Thin, 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 thin. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Thin and fast. This is your goal. Every time you want to accelerate, thin and fast. This is what Rafa is the best at. All right, that's okay. It's okay. Last four. Last four. Relaxed. Number one. Relaxed hand. Number two. Fast hand. Number three. Thin contact. That's all you care about. And a good finish. Let's go. Finish has to be faster. Again. That's way better. I don't care about the last one. Last three was the best. Did you feel that motion?
Yes, especially on the pre-last shot.
Okay, okay, all right. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna grab these 6 balls. Take the Wilson, please, for me. And just try the same thing with the Wilson.
Okay. This will be harder, I think, with this extra weight.
Let's see. Fast. Fast. Okay. Fast. All right. All right. All right. Listen.
So far, more precise. At least on this 6 balls.
Precision is okay. For me, it's very important to find the equipment for each player that helps him play with less effort.
Yeah.
Basically, if we give Marat Safin this racket, he's not going to be able to play normally because this racket that I play with, it gives you way too much power. As opposed to if you give me a head Prestige, I won't be able to play normally because my balls are not going to reach past the net. So this, in my humble opinion, this is a little bit too heavy and head heavy for you, for me as well. If you want to have a better racket head speed, I would stay with something closer to the head or maybe something closer to the blue Yonex or yellow Babolat. Could be too much yellow Babolat, but somewhere in these lines.
Yeah, maybe blue Wilson, like V5.
Ultra, amazing.
V5, yeah. I was thinking to get it just to make a review and to try it. Maybe
the Wilson would be great because Wilson is going to give you, the Ultra is going to give you both the control you need. It's not bad in control. And it has amazing spin and power too. Ultra to me is one of the best Wilsons.
Then I should try it.
Yeah,
maybe.
try it.
And make a review for you guys also.
Oh, sorry. I think regarding your game, I think what I like the most, you picked up pretty quickly the things I asked you to do. It's just you have to be consistent with them. This is the difficulty in tennis. It's like you try them, you pick them up, but then you have to have somebody on you every day to make sure you're doing that because it's very easy to drift away technically from some new things. And I think you have a good technique overall. You have a problem with the backhand, with some footwork on the backhand, but it's all fixable. It's all fixable as long as you do the right steps and as long as there's somebody next to you who can guide you, because I've been on tour for a long time and I only found a coach that can help me at age of 26, 27, so your age. And there was before that I was struggling very much. I was struggling because I was still a good player, but my coach helped me understand the principles of my game, of what I need to improve, of how I can improve it. So that's why it never became a problem again if I missed the ball, because I already knew how to fix it since I started working with him. So I think that's the most important thing, for you to find your little keys that work for you. And for the backhand, technical keys. For the forehand, what you need to do, you're going to be predisposed to some slowing down of the hand, so you have to make sure you play with the racket. It helps you fasten the racket head speed. You have to remember about this. You have to do the exercises to accelerate. So you have to do the things you need to do in order to prevent your flaws. And everybody has some flaws. Some people have to work on flexibility. Other people have to work on strength. Some other people on racket head speed, like you. And it's all important to have this understanding of like, hey, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm not good at, and I have to work on both. I have to maintain both things. What we're going to do now, you're going to go to the other side. I'm going to give you short balls. I want you on the service line. So from here, the goal is for you to finish the ball fast.
Yeah.
If you drag it, if you go too long with it, if you don't focus on the finish, you're gonna miss it out. So being from here, the goal is to bah!
Yeah.
Let's focus on the quick finish. Make sure you don't drag it out. All right?
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't care about missing in the net. I don't want to see you miss long. That's
okay.
it. We always choose one mistake. Whatever we do, it's always better to have one mistake. Because if we have one mistake, we can work on fixing it. If we have all kind of different mistakes, we cannot even focus on which one to choose to fix. So that's why I usually give my students a goal. For example, if we serve, I don't want to see nets. I don't care about out, because the out is the easiest thing to fix on the serve. You know, you just fix it with the wrist usually, or with the toss, depending on the problem. But if you see balls, all kind of mistakes all the way around, you know, all over the place, then it's not good. So if you make mistake, we only try to focus on one mistake. Stay closer. I want you to accelerate, focus on the finish.
Okay.
No, nothing out. Yeah. Fast hand, fast hand. All right, I'm okay with the nets. Let's go. Good, faster, faster, faster. Exhale. Breathe during the shot. I want to hear you breathe. Much better. It's okay, I don't care about the net. Fast. Look, how about this ball? All right, one thing. I want to help you out with something that might really help you in match situations. Basically, you have different hit spots on each shot. Let's say we pick the forehand. You can hit a high forehand here, medium here, a low here.
Yeah.
Really depends on where the ball is, what you want to do with it. But for example, you have a high ball on the service line and you hit it here.
Yeah.
If you want to finish it, you want to make sure it goes down.
Down.
Because if you go up, you're either gonna hit it slow or you're gonna miss it long.
Yeah.
So if you're too far away, if you're, I don't know, Sasha Zverev, 2 meters behind the baseline, and you have a slower ball, of course you want to hit it, finish it here.
Yeah.
You know, middle ball, okay, want to finish normally. Maybe you have a low ball, there's an approach shot, then you have to go from here, you have to go low again.
Yeah, like especially when on the run.
Of
let's
course,
say.
of course.
Yeah.
It really depends where you are. So now I want you to realize, okay, if it's a high ball, I go low.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. High ball, we go low. What about here? Good. A few more, it's okay, it's okay. All right, much better. Now I'm gonna give you balls towards the backhand. You're gonna run around and use your forehand. I want to see your forehand. Let's go. And accelerate. Open stance. Use the open stance at this one. Very good. Much better. So, do you feel you're a little bit more loose here?
Let's say I started to feel a little bit more fast.
That's what
I just focus on the
on being fast.
on being fast, yeah. But with the wrist, I just try to do it how it goes.
Okay, all right. I want you to do an experiment right now.
Okay.
Continue with those balls, and I want you to focus, be aware of, is it a closed stance or open stance? Because, again, high balls that you want to accelerate and go down, I would personally suggest most of the time open stance.
Open, yeah.
Lower balls that are in front of you, of course you can go either the Roger way, you know, the way Roger did it,
Yeah, yeah.
is this,
With
or
extra
you
step.
can go the Rafa way, is this. Either or. But a high ball, I would recommend to go open.
Yeah.
Try it, of course. Focus on the finish and fast. Make sure you breathe, very important, each time. Much better. Give me a forehand again, please. Watch out. Forehand, only forehands. There you go. This is a different racket head speed. Much better. Okay, I love this shot. Do you feel the difference now when you focus on open stance and fast racket head speed and breathing? This is the way I want your ball to go. Even when we play crosses, Now it's not like this anymore. It's actual shot with an actual proper finish.
Yeah, I feel I've never been hitting that hard in my life before.
And what's most important about this, you don't put too much effort in it, do you? It's not something crazy.
Well, I'm trying to put effort, but it's not crazy. Yeah.
It's not crazy because I don't want you to be on the limit. I want you to perform well, not being on the limit.
Yeah.
This way you can be consistent.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish. I want to see more of that.
Okay. I'm also trying to work more on the feet because one of the things I lack is this small stepping to prepare for the ball.
This is great. This is always great. So I'm going to give you different balls around. I want to see the forehand. Accelerate. Excellent. Nothing long. You can miss out. You can miss in the net, but not out. Miss in the net. Come on, come on, come on. Finish. Focus on the finish. That's way better. Way better. Way better.
That was
even during preparation, last few balls before we finish, even during the preparation, I want you to kind of check on your wrist being loose. I'm here, I'm making sure the wrist, I don't care if it's here or here, I want to make sure you're aware of the wrist being loose because you have time. It's not like it's a return. On the return, no. On the return, you got to be tight.
Okay.
Here we have time. If you want to be Kachanov, you're Kachanov. If you want to be Rafa, you're Rafa. I don't care.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm Shapovalov.
All right. I thought you were Igor. Come on.
I'm both. I'm mixed.
Allez. Accelerate. Wait for the ball. Wait for it. Wait for it. Loose hand and finish. Wait. It's all right. Last one. Last one. The best shots I see you hit. Actually, hit this one and I'll tell you. All right, the best shots statistically I see you hit are the ones where you have time, of course. You take your time, you prepare, you're open stance, and then you accelerate. The ones that you try to go through and rush, usually miss, especially on the clay court. Much better. All right.
This is the type of practice I wish I have every time.
Listen, I'm here for you. So, what do you think is the difference between a good player and a professional on the practice court?
I guess don't care about mistakes on the practice, maybe.
It's a little deeper than that. This is a consequence. You're not wrong.
Footwork is the most important, I think.
It is. Purpose. Because the professionals, they have purpose. They go on court and they don't just hit balls. They know exactly what am I lacking? Why did I lose last week? Let me see what's the purpose of today's practice. What we did now wasn't just forehands. We're working on making sure you have the racket head speed. So next time you step on the court, you feel more confident, and even if you do miss, you know how to fix it. For me, I've never had problems with mistakes with my students, as long as they know what the fix is. If you know what the fix is, okay, I can make mistakes. I'm not gonna get angry at myself because I miss it. All right, I got it. Now I know what to do. The worst is when you don't have purpose and you don't have those fixes. So practice with purpose is the most important thing.
Let's refilm this and I say the most important is practice with purpose.
All right. Now let's work on the backhand a little bit.
Okay.
Since I haven't seen you for too long, do you feel like sometimes you have a problem on the backhand keeping it cross court consistently?
I overall have the problem with the backhand, especially maybe even with the grip, because I'm switching from time to time in order to understand which is more like, which gives me more control a little bit. And of course, I'm not perfect with the technique. Last time I tried to stretch the hands a little bit like Thiem for the preparation, and I really had this feeling like my racket goes down, and from here I release it a little bit later, which gives like additional power, speed, let's say, on the shots. But before I was trying maybe more like Roger style, like a bit higher elbow, bended elbow here and straight arm, but this one is less controlled for me. But overall I have problems, especially on the matches. every time when I feel that opponent is trying to play my backhand or he's like hitting a little bit faster balls, I always go to the slice because I don't trust my backhand.
It's normal.
And also I'm hitting very slow, like trying to just like to take the speed from the coming ball and
of course, because
back.
you don't trust the technique.
Yes,
it's normal.
yes.
So one advice I'm going to give you for the future,
Yeah.
when you look at people in any sport, but for example tennis, of course,
Yeah.
you want to learn something, you want to try and learn the specific shot you're looking for from the best players that perform this shot. From, for example, Roger, no doubt one of the greatest to ever touch the racket
Yeah.
and walk on the court, no doubt about that, but his problem was the backhand. The only reason Rafa beat him so many times because of his backhand. So if I were to take a backhand from somebody, I would take anything from Roger aside from the backhand, you know, because this is his little weakness, you know. And it's normal, you know. You don't want to, if you look for serve, you would probably not look for Djokovic, you know, although he's unbelievable. His serve is good, but if you want to look for serve, you look for somebody like Kyrgios. That's amazing serve. Or Roger, or whoever, even Isevic, Isner, whoever it is. So if we're talking about one-handed backhands, you just named a great player who had unbelievable backhand is Dominic Thiem.
Yeah.
And then I can name you a few more. I can name you Richard Gasquet.
Or Wawrinka.
Wawrinka. So now my question is, what is the technical common in between those three players?
Oof.
If you can name somebody else with an unbelievable backhand, Shapovalov to me has a flashier backhand, not as stable. So we go with Thiem, we go with Gasquet, and we go with Wawrinka. So all of them, the question is, the first thing you ask, should it be bent or straight? All of them?
Straight, most
Absolutely straight. If you look at Gasquet is here, Wawrinka is here, Dominic Thiem is also here. He's a little bit more like this, but it doesn't matter. It's all straight, and it's never wristy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you look at Dimitrov, if you look at Federer, if you look at even Shapovalov or Tsitsipas, God forbid, you know, these guys, they sometimes try to do this.
Yeah.
This is the biggest issue in modern tennis teaching, especially some big names I don't want to name right here, not to diss anybody, but they're like, oh, you know, you have to relax the hand.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to relax the hand. Try. Like the frisbee motion, this is bullshit. Why? Because you try it. There's no power here.
Yeah.
The power comes from the body unit, from the shoulder, from the rotation of the hips. So you never see a good one-hander finishing like this.
Yeah.
You only see occasionally Dimitrov doing it. And the problem he has is a backhand. You see all these guys opening up like this.
Yeah.
Wawrinka, Gasquet, you can Google it right now. So let's try with this. Goal number one, straight arm over here. You focus, can you open up? Good. You focus on this being one unit, not being loose, but being very tight. And you focus also on showing me your right pocket.
Okay. Like after the shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see this pocket. I want to see this. I want to see you facing me.
Okay.
And also, another thing very important. We talk about grips. I'm going to make it real easy for you. I'm going to make it real easy test for you. So take an open grip for the backhand. All right.
For the backhand.
Yeah, open grip. Yeah, a Roger grip, let's say.
Let's
right
say
here.
Like this.
So push me. You can push me. Or I can push you. I see. And now you take a close grip. Which one?
Yeah. I can resist with this one, and this is why I switched to this one. Like last session, I was trying it, and it was better.
And again, we take the best three one-handers. They're all close grips.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what's his name? Gasquet is actually super extreme with it. One of the best one-handers. Go on the other side, please. Backhand cross court. Focusing on this. I want to see your pocket, and I want to see you open up with your chest.
Okay. Okay.
Much better. Much better. Much better. Think about hips. See, you were falling a little bit this way. You were falling on the side.
Yeah.
Make sure you go to your spot and then you go towards the
So I need
the
one
goal.
more step forward.
Yeah. Way better. Okay, better, better, better. Don't rush to get it, wait for it. All right. Okay. 5 o'clock. All right, focus on your right leg, stepping here first, and then you step with the left.
Yeah, I'm not used to this motion.
I know you're
so
not. I know
sorry.
it's very difficult. Try to do it without the ball, please. Yeah, that's better. Even wider step with the right so you can step towards me. Okay, and open up those hips. I want to see your right. Yes, sir. I want to see your right hip, right pocket. I want to see your right pocket. Don't close it. 5 o'clock. Okay. Hit it 5 o'clock. Way better. Don't try to close it. Keep it up. All right. Keep the racket up. Wrist doesn't move. I don't want to see any wrist movement. All right. Let's pick up.
Even though I started to feel better on my backhand, still it's the weakest shot for me for sure. And I don't have this confidence on this shot as I have on the forehand, for example, even though they are both still not the best ones. But yeah, backhand is definitely the problem, which I hope Vasko will help me to fix, and many important things I took from him today for it, for sure.
And always think about what works for you. From all the tips I told you, maybe not everything is going to work. Maybe not everything you're going to absorb.
Yeah.
But whatever works, you take it. Okay, nice. 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, please. You're too loose. Okay, see the difference now?
Yeah.
Way more solid, come on. Footwork can be falling to the side. All right, very good. One more thing, just for you to think about. I'm gonna give you extra time. After each shot, I want you to freeze like a statue.
Okay.
If you feel the urge to fall somewhere, that means you haven't done your work with the feet.
Yeah.
If you're able to technically perform it and freeze, you're good. This is your test. You're not allowed to miss in the net. I don't care what you do. All right, good job freezing. Great job freezing. All right, I like that. I like that very much. Very good. I don't care about the small out. All right, I want you to tell me what is the difference.
The last couple shots were just extremely good.
Why?
Because I've been like putting all the energy to the ball to that direction.
That's
I wasn't falling at all.
That's one.
I guess I didn't make this like flip motion, so I tried to really go there to the ball.
Shoulder is the only thing that's working. Here I want you to imagine you have no possibility to bend.
But most of the shots I hit, they were flat. So
Okay.
if I will be hitting this fast, maybe like 2 or 3 of the shots will go in, but most of them will just fly out or in the net.
If you want to add some topspin, you can
Yeah.
add some topspin by focusing on this motion, on brushing from here,
So
not
going-
from here, not with the wrist.
Yeah.
Of course, there are situations where you have to kind of flick it, but this is again a situational shot.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking mainly, it's here. I'm not using my wrist to topspin on the backhand.
Okay.
Bravo. Freeze. Bravo. Go up. Very good. Bravo. Up. There you go. Like to be honest with you, and this is documented in the video, so you can test my words later on when you edit the video. You can see that the mistakes you made in the net were the ones that you flicked the wrist after the shot. Every time you stayed here, you didn't miss in the net. Did you miss a couple of them out? Yes, you did. But I'm not worried about these shots that you miss out like this. It's an easy fix. My problem is you not being consistent with this. Once you start being consistent with the hand being straight, finishing here, and with the hips moving without you falling somewhere, your backhand is going to become a very, very solid shot. Did you feel it?
Yeah, I felt it much better.
All right, good. I think it's very stupid to speak about potential because it's very different to everybody. You can be the most talented guy in the world, but it's going to be the harsh truth. But if you have no money to travel, you're not going to achieve anything. And vice versa. I know many players that are very mediocre, that have had the financial stability and an opportunity to go there and be on tour for 5 years straight, playing 35 tournaments a year. And of course, at some point, they make it to a decent ranking. You're like, oh, this guy made it? All right. So a lot of it comes from lack of injuries, financial freedom, and of course, not last and not least, is going to be the tennis part of it, the preparation, the technical part, the tactical part, what you need, knowing what you need to do in order to succeed, not just hitting the ball. Everybody can hit the ball. Go out there, hit for 2 hours, get some sweat on, but that doesn't help. If you don't have purpose, you're pretty much not doing anything. You're doing great here, and right before you start, you do this.
So I bend the arm before the shot.
Which actually loosens your whole chain here, which doesn't give you the stability I want.
Okay, now
and I want, and if you look at me, look at strictly at my shoulder, I'm here.
Yeah. I get. Okay.
Vamos. Better. Not perfect, but better. It's all about the shoulders and the hips. You have to forget about your hands. Yes? Under, 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 under. That's way better. Under, up. This is what I mean.
Yeah.
You understand
I
the
felt
difference?
It now. Yeah.
Okay. Don't rush, don't rush. All right, I love this one actually. Good.
Yeah, I see.
What do you see? What is the difference? What do you think?
Like you don't flick the wrist, which I still have a little bit of this, and like same, you are more open.
Yeah.
And you are not accelerating too much. It was like
I was kind of accelerating, but this is a shot that I need on clay. It wasn't like a crazy, like something ridiculous. It was just a solid, good deep shot. Tennis is a very, very complicated game, and my job as a coach is to make it easier, because it's too complicated. You have to make it easy. All right, you know, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna warm up the volleys. Stay on your side.
Okay.
Warm up the volleys with me.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do an exercise.
Okay.
You can be a little bit more aggressive if you want. All right. Okay, I think you're good. What we're gonna do is one backhand cross from the baseline. We're gonna do exercise. One backhand cross where you remember what you have to do. It has to be a cross. Then you stay there. You get an easier forehand. You run around. Play your forehand here.
Okay.
And approach the net. And then you get a volley, which obviously the volley has to be where? There, here, open court. That's it. Very good. Forehand. Go, 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 go. All right. Get back, get back, get back. I like it. I actually like that.
Only there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a reason for that. Open court. Bravo. Bravo. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. All right, volleys are good. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay 2 backhand crosses, then you gotta forehand here and a forehand here. 4 shots. This is what we're gonna do. Backhand cross and solid. Bravo. Forehand, accelerate. Open stance, accelerate.
Whew.
Breathe, 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 breathe.
Definitely more intense practice.
You're trying to be very solid with the technique and slower. I like that. And you see how much better this is. On the forehand though, I need you to be a little faster with the hand.
Yeah, I'm trying to be faster on forehand. Just I need a bit more steps, but I feel my legs are a bit tired and I lose the breath.
Okay. What I need you to do on the backhand, you can't be far away from it. I'd rather make sure you're close. I'd rather you be too close than too far.
Yeah, get. Okay.
Vamos. Accelerate, please. Muy bien. All right, now while you're resting, I'll ask you to get, let's just get like 12 balls or something. And you'll feed me the same exercise. And I'll ask you personally, from what you observe, what you can take from me as well.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are visuals.
Yeah.
So you have to also not just explain, which I'm a fan of explaining and telling you why I need something,
Yeah.
but also when sometimes you see it visually, it's easier to maybe understand.
Okay.
All right, let's see if I still got any tennis quality in myself with the shoes untied. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hey. Few more.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. So, I still got it. What do you think you can steal from me in a good way?
I would like to steal everything. Like I just see that the technique is very clear and very fast, and especially on the backhand, you are just like I see that you don't give more effort, but your motion is still quick enough, and you are just like this sculpture. You are frozen.
Frozen because I'm balanced.
Yes, yes. Maybe I didn't see you actually being too low on the legs. I was thinking like maybe I should go a little bit lower, but you are not. So it's
but
hard
what
for
I
me.
did every time though, I made sure I was open right here.
Yeah.
I did not close myself here once.
Once you've been.
Once I missed in the net because I closed it with the wrist too much. But every time I try to show you my chest, just like Wawrinka does.
Yeah.
And on the forehand?
On the forehand, overall, you were like just very fast, and I saw your motion is finishing like here even.
That's me. You have to have a very solid finish.
Yeah.
Like if you want to play fast forehands consistently, whether it's like Rafa, it's here. Like Roger, it's here, you know? But all these guys, they have finishes. Nobody's like not stable with their finish. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you see me, I'm fast, but every time it looks the same. So that's why even if I miss, I know where I can fix it.
Yeah.
And the racket has speed. My forehand technique is not too different from yours. It's just the racket has speed, it's fast, and every time I'm again finishing here is a sculpture. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's try some serving.
One of my biggest problems and weaknesses currently is my second serve, and if the first serve I can somehow rely on due to the speed, the second serve is just way inconsistent, and hopefully Vasko can help me to fix it and be better on serving, but not only serving, overall in the game.
What is the problem with your serve you're experiencing?
My serve, the problem with my serve is mostly with the second serve. I feel that I do a lot of shadow serving in the gym especially, and I feel that in the gym I focus on the motion more without the ball especially, and the most important thing as for me, which I noticed, that I go really like down with the legs and I jump up and I finish on on the front leg, and the other parts of the body are
We're talking about
relaxed.
second serve, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I start serving, especially sometimes the toes goes on the sides, and instead of just letting it go down, I try to hit the serve, and of course I make the mistake.
All right.
Yeah, and I also feel that, especially in the last game, when I finish the motion, I'm like down and I'm this way. I'm not going forward to the court or up.
Can you serve a little bit towards the backhand, like down the line? Let's try. Yeah, let's try to serve down the line a little
Second
bit.
serve for
Whatever you want. Again, please. We continue with the tee. I'm going to tell you why I want that. Okay, nice. So, you see, kind of a lot of stuff is dragging towards the middle.
yeah.
And the reason for this is, I'm just telling you, it's not bad or good. It's just something that you do with your technique. You are very closed, which reminds me of John McEnroe a little bit, which is not bad. But the thing that it gives you a very good possible kick and a second serve.
Yeah.
Amazing. However, if you want to go down the line and tee, it prevents you from rotating, like you're literally closed. Am I suggesting you should try something? Maybe try something. Maybe try to open up if you want, just to see how it feels.
Okay.
Is it a mistake? It's not, but you have to be aware that it's going to prevent you from consistently being here open
Yeah.
in order to hit the tee serve. Okay. Also, another thing is make sure your body goes wherever your target is.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's
if it's
the
down the
point.
line, is here. If it's cross court slightly this way, what you don't want to do is hit a serve and
yes,
fall
this
down
is exactly what I said, and I forget about it.
yeah.
Just
Very important.
I know this thing, but I forget it during the serve.
We need for 2 weeks to repeat.
You are sure?
Ah,
Very close. Can I do one kick?
yeah. Let's go all kicks actually. I already saw enough. Good. And if you toss a little bit more back, you'll get even more action.
Yeah, yeah.
Love it. This is a nasty one, man.
Even though it's not very fast, it's accurate.
For you, I wouldn't even focus on speed as much. Yes, speed is great and you have a good hand. You actually can accelerate the serve, which is fantastic. However, I would focus on spin because you're a lefty. It's very, very unpleasant to return a lefty serve. So if you're trying to go out there and ace me on the ad side with a flat bomb, it's much easier for me to block it
Yeah.
rather than if you throw a nasty slice on my back and I have to deal with the spin. So I would focus on this. And the thing with not only the serve, but in tennis in general is even if something doesn't look traditionally like technically correct, it doesn't mean it has to be fixed.
Yeah,
So
like
for
Medvedev forehand.
For, like Medvedev, everything, you know?
Yeah,
Medvedev is not the perfect, like you wouldn't teach your kid to play like Medvedev. However, he's an unbelievable athlete. He's won a Grand Slam.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is, for example, in your case, are you too closed? You are. Is that gonna create some issues for you going sideways, like when you slice?
Yeah.
Maybe. If not, then there is nothing to talk about. There is a problem only if there is a problem. So let's go ad side, please. Let's start with slice wide.
Oh,
The one tip I'm gonna give you also on the serve is where to aim. 90% of players, me too, before my coach told me this, I used to aim on the court, on the other side of the court, like
yeah.
let's say here. And I prefer, now since my coach told me this, to aim on a place, imaginable place, target over the net.
Uh-huh.
This way, it gives you a very good clearance over the net, let's say here. And if you aim here, the ball is automatically going to land where you need it to. So for serve out wide, I would probably aim here.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Because if you put the right amount of action on it, it's going to go right where you need. So try this. Okay, very nice. Very nice.
My aim was really big on the red circle, and
Good.
I
good.
hit it almost perfect, but it was more to the left.
All right, now you can always fix it a little bit. All right, nice serve. Very nice. So now, do you want to feel something very different on the serve?
Yeah.
It can feel awful, or it can feel good.
Okay. What is this string here?
It's this string is a very old one, but this is Solinko. Nice. That's flying, man.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice. That's flying. And now add some spin to it. Accelerate and add some spin, and it's going to give you all the power anyways. There's a better one. All right, not bad. Okay, I see small issues with the second serving where you used to trying to go down,
Yeah.
and all I want you to do is go up and sideways, and make sure you don't really cover it here. Make sure you go sideways. Your racket stays here. For the kick, if we're talking about the specifically kick serve. And the other thing, general rule about the second serve is you have to keep the racket head speed, but you have to reduce the thickness of the contact. So if first serve is here, let's say, second serve has to be really thin.
Yeah.
You need a racket that's gonna help you increase your qualities. Basically on the serve, you're putting a lot of effort, it needs to fly faster. This is a great serve, it needs to fly faster than this. That's why I'm saying, this racket in my humble opinion is for somebody like which Marin Cilic's physique.
Yeah.
Somebody that can really blast it, because this doesn't give you a lot, it gives you control, it doesn't give you a lot of power at all.
It's like in summer. Nice and hot, chill. Morning tennis with nice coach, nice hitting. What more do you want in this life?
So, as long as you're not falling sideways, things are good.
Yeah.
And I think you can feel it yourself. When
Yes,
you're
I
falling
feel it, of course, yeah. I
sideways.
know this issue for me.
Yeah.
That's like one of the main ones which I experience.
So, shall we switch rackets and hit a little bit?
We can try, we have like 10 minutes left.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna try that. I'm gonna try that Wilson now. Let's see how it feels. Should I try the one-handed backhand since it's an RF one?
Well, yeah, of course.
Let's go. Definitely heavy. I can already feel it's heavy.
Sorry. Oh yeah.
Did we get that on camera?
That one behind the back was crazy. Out.
All right. I used to play with a similar racket when I was on tour before, but then I switched to the Yonex, and Yonex suits me much better.
Sorry.
Hey, did you see how much better your forehand now is? Do you see how much you accelerate with
Yeah.
it? Because it's easier to accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make life easy for you.
Did you say you want to make my life easier?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to sponsor me?
This way? No. Tennis is already so hard, man. I like the racket head speed better. It's much better.
Yeah.
Visibly better. Woo! Great shot. Haydi.
Vamos. Hey! Please no. It's too expensive to be broken.
Good play. 2 hours of solid practice, man.
Yeah, this is one of my toughest practice in my life, I guess. Last time I was practicing this hard when I was this high, okay. 13 in Czech Republic.
Okay.
The coach.
I can see why it's more difficult for you, not physically, because physically you're okay. It's more about the mental thing, because I gave you a lot of new info,
Yeah.
and all this has to get absorbed, and you have to try it, and it's not easy. It's not easy. I know how you felt.
Yeah.
But listen, I hope you, for these 2 hours, we did a bunch of different things. I hope you felt the difference. There was a
For
difference.
sure, yeah.
I'll give you some exercises for the future. One thing, additional thing I want to speak about is, regardless of the technique and everything else, we have to pay, as tennis players, we have to pay more attention to the equipment we use. So different rackets give us different pros and cons, pluses and minuses.
Yeah.
So if you're a small guy, let's say this tall and very fast, doesn't have a lot of strength, and if you play with a head prestige,
Yeah.
you're making life very difficult for yourself. So it's a very important thing to pay attention to, and I feel like not a lot of people talk about this, how important it is to wisely choose the racket, the string, the tension, depending on who you are as a tennis player.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, then I should probably think of giving away this racket.
It's a
After we make
good
a
racket.
review.
It's a good racket for certain aspects of the game, you know. But for me personally, it's for definitely somebody very big and strong, that can handle, that can accelerate a lot naturally, bigger than me, bigger than you, you know, somebody who really smashes the living crap out of the ball.
But Federer wasn't too strong and too big.
But you don't know what Federer plays with custom rackets. This is not the rackets
Yeah.
Federer plays with. So it's important to kind of adjust towards yourself. That's why all the pros, they have rackets that are fully customized towards themselves. They get all these rackets at weight 240,
Yeah.
240, and then they add here, whatever they need.
240.
240, 250.
Oh.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
the thing is, you can always make a racket heavier. It's very easy, but you cannot make a racket lighter. It's
Yeah.
a pain. So good.
Thanks a lot for a good practice. I hope it's not the last one. We'll make more better practices, and I hope you
And remember,
enjoyed it.
practice with purpose is the
Yeah.
most important thing.
Yeah. Thank you. I will definitely rewatch this session many times, because it was so deep in this training, and so many important things were mentioned, that I really want to take as much as possible from this practice with Vasko, and I hope to have more sessions with him and hope you also enjoyed it and took some notes for yourself. So hopefully soon we'll have one more great practice, and who knows what will happen after a couple months of these trainings.